Hey everyone! Welcome back to our Re in English channel podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Thanks for joining us again. Today's topic is one I really love. Educate yourself every day. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos.
Yes, it's all about learning continuously, not just in school, but through everyday experiences, reading, listening, talking, and reflecting.
Exactly. Education isn't just something you finish, it's something you live.
And we'll explore how you can make learning a daily habit, whether it's about improving your English, developing new skills, or growing as a person.
So, grab your notebook or your coffee, and let's talk about how to stay curious and keep learning every single day.
You know, Jack, I used to think learning only happened in classrooms. Teachers, homework, exams.
Yeah, same here. But after university, I realized that real learning starts after school ends.
Totally, because that's when you're on your own. You choose what to learn, when, and how.
Exactly. And that choice is powerful. When you educate yourself daily, you become independent. You don't wait for someone to tell you what to study or when to improve.
Right, and honestly, learning every day keeps your brain active. It's like exercise for your mind.
True. If you stop learning, it's like your mind starts to slow down. You stop questioning, you stop growing.
I've seen people who never stop learning. They're more open-minded, more confident, and even happier.
Yeah, they're always excited about something new. A book, a podcast, a new skill.
And that energy is contagious. When you talk to lifelong learners, you feel motivated too.
So let's get practical. How do we actually educate ourselves every day?
Great question. I think the key is to make learning small, simple, and consistent. You don't need hours. Even 15 minutes a day makes a difference.
Yeah, like reading one article, listening to one podcast episode, or learning one new expression in English.
Exactly. The secret is consistency, not quantity.
Right, and it's easier when you connect learning with things you love.
Like, if you love cooking, watch videos in English about cooking. You'll improve your language and learn new recipes at the same time.
Or if you like sports, follow interviews with athletes in English. It keeps learning fun.
I think fun is the key word here. If learning feels like a chore, you'll quit. But if it's fun, you'll stick with it.
Yeah, and one thing that helps me is journaling what I learn each day. Just a few sentences about something new I discovered.
That's a great habit. Writing helps you remember and reflect. You know what's interesting? We often learn the most when we fail.
Oh yeah, failure is like the best teacher if you pay attention.
Exactly. I remember when I tried to start my first online business. I made so many mistakes, but looking back, I learned more from that experience than any course I took.
That's so true. People are afraid of failing, but every mistake teaches you something valuable. What doesn't work, what to improve, what to avoid next time.
And curiosity is what drives all that. If you stay curious, you'll always keep learning, even from small things.
Curiosity is such a powerful mindset. When you ask why or how, you start discovering.
I love that. Kids do this naturally. They ask so many questions. But as adults, we sometimes stop asking.
Yeah, we assume we already know enough. But the smartest people I know are always the most curious.
Totally. They read, explore, listen, and they never stop asking questions.
Let's talk about using English itself as part of daily education.
Oh, yes. Learning English is not just a language goal, it's a gateway to more knowledge.
Exactly. Once you understand English, you can read books, listen to podcasts, and watch videos from around the world.
That's a huge advantage. You get access to so much information.
Yeah, I tell my students, don't study English only to pass tests. Use it to learn new things every day.
Like reading about science, business, health, or culture, all in English.
Right. That way you improve your English naturally while also learning something else.
It's like killing two birds with one stone, language and knowledge together.
And when you make that a daily habit, your brain starts to think in English automatically.
Yes, that's when you know you're not just learning the language, you're living it. Some people say, I'm too busy to learn every day.
Yeah, I hear that all the time. But honestly, we all have small pockets of time we can use.
Totally, like when you're on the bus, doing laundry, or walking, you can listen to something educational.
Exactly. 10 minutes here, 15 minutes there, it all adds up.
And I think social media can help too if you use it wisely.
Yes, follow accounts that teach or inspire you instead of just scrolling aimlessly.
That's right. Replace mindless scrolling with mindful learning.
That's a great phrase. Mindful learning. It's all about intention.
Yep, even one smart post or short video can teach you something new.
Let's share some real examples. Emma, what's something new you learned recently?
Hmm. Oh, I learned how to grow herbs indoors. I watched a few videos, and now my kitchen smells like mint and basil.
That's awesome. And see, that's learning. It's not from a textbook, but it's useful and fun.
Exactly. What about you, Jack?
I've been learning a bit of psychology, like how habits are formed. It's fascinating how small changes can shape behavior.
That connects perfectly with our topic. Educating yourself daily means building habits that last.
Yes, and it's all connected. Learning about health, time management, creativity, it all adds value to your life.
Definitely. Every small thing you learn makes you a little bit better than yesterday.
I think the most important thing is mindset.
Absolutely. When you see yourself as a lifelong learner, you stop being afraid of not knowing everything.
Yeah, you become comfortable with the idea that learning never ends.
That's true freedom, when you enjoy learning instead of feeling forced.
And you start to realize that every person you meet can teach you something.
Yes, everyone knows something you don't. That's why listening is such a powerful learning tool.
Totally. I try to ask questions when I meet people, not just to talk, but to understand.
That's a beautiful way to live, open, curious, and humble. Let's talk about experiences. Some of the best lessons come from real life.
Definitely. Travel, for example, it's one of the best teachers.
Yes, you learn languages, cultures, manners, and even problem solving.
Exactly. When you travel, you face unexpected challenges, and each one teaches you resilience.
And sometimes you don't even need to travel. Just stepping outside your comfort zone is an education.
True. Learning to cook, volunteer, or even start a small project all of that teaches you skills and patience.
And those experiences shape your character. That's education in its purest form.
So, if you're listening right now, remember, learning isn't something you do once. It's something you do always.
Yes, every day try to learn one new thing. It doesn't matter how small it seems.
Exactly. Over time, small learning moments build a big difference.
Imagine who you'll be 1 year from now if you keep learning daily.
Smarter, more confident, more capable. That's for sure.
And the best part, you'll inspire others to do the same.
All right, friends, that's all for today's episode. Educate yourself every day.
We hope this conversation inspired you to keep learning, to stay curious, and to grow a little bit every single day.
Remember, education isn't about grades or degrees, it's about mindset and action.
Exactly. Learn something new today, even if it's small, because progress is built day by day.
Thanks for listening, and don't forget to tune in next time for more English learning conversations.
Until then, keep learning and keep smiling.
See you next time.